Organized crime has been a part of society for as long as there have been laws to break. And while the Mafia has had a significant influence on the criminal world, it has also seen its fair share of violent ends. In this video, we'll be taking a look at 10 infamous Mafia bosses and their gruesome demises. From the notorious John Gotti to the infamous Al Capone, these crime lords left a legacy of violence and corruption that we won't forget anytime soon. Before we get into it, it would be great if you could leave a like below and hit the alarm bell to be kept informed each time we post a new video, and subscribe to our channel. So buckle up, and let's dive into the dark world of the Mafia. 10. Al Capone. Born in 1899, Al Capone was perhaps the most infamous mob boss in history. He rose to power during the Prohibition era and made a fortune through bootlegging, gambling, and prostitution. But his reign came to an end in 1931 when he was finally convicted of tax evasion and sent to prison. Capone's health deteriorated rapidly in prison, and he died just 8 years after his release at the age of 48. 9. Gian Gotti. Gian Gotti, also known as the Teflon Don, was the boss of the Gambino crime family in New York City during the 1980s. He was known for his flamboyant style and ruthless tactics, which helped him rise to power quickly. But his downfall came in 1992 when he was arrested and later convicted of murder, racketeering, and other charges. He died in prison in 2002 at the age of 61. 8. Carlo Gambino. Carlo Gambino, the founder of the notorious Gambino crime family, was one of the most influential Mafia bosses in New York City. He was notorious for his reclusive nature and preferred to stay out of the public eye. Despite his low profile, Gambino wielded immense power and influence in the criminal underworld. He passed away in 1976 at the age of 74 due to natural causes, but his legacy continues to cast a long shadow over organized crime to this day. 7. Paul Castellano. Paul Castellano was the boss of the Gambino crime family before John Gotti took over. He was known for his strict rules and his dislike of Gotti, which ultimately led to his downfall. In 1985, Castellano was gunned down in front of a New York City steakhouse, and Gotti took over as boss soon after. 6. Lucky Luciano. Lucky Luciano is widely regarded as one of the most influential Mafia bosses in history. He is credited with establishing the Commission, a governing body that oversaw all Mafia activities in the United States. Luciano's leadership and strategic thinking helped to modernize the Mafia and make it a more efficient and profitable organization. However, his reign came to an end when he died of a heart attack in 1962 at the age of 64. 5. Vito Genovese. Vito Genovese was a notorious mob boss who was involved in various criminal activities, including drug trafficking and murder. He was also known for his infamous plot to kill Frank Costello, another Mafia boss who was his rival at the time. Genovese died of natural causes in 1969 at the age of 71. 4. Joseph Banano. Joseph Banano was the boss of the Banano crime family and one of the most powerful Mafia bosses in New York City during the 1960s. He was known for his business savvy and his ability to avoid law enforcement. Banano died of heart failure in 2002 at the age of 97. 3. Tony Accardo. Tony Accardo was the boss of the Chicago outfit and one of the most powerful Mafia bosses in the mid-20th century. He was known for his strategic thinking and his ability to avoid prosecution. Accardo died of natural causes in 1992 at the age of 86. 2. Sam Giancana. Sam Giancana was the boss of the Chicago outfit during the 1950s and 1960s. He was involved in various criminal activities, including gambling and drug trafficking. Giancana died in 1975 after being shot in the head multiple times in his home in Illinois. 1. Joe Columbo. Joe Columbo was the boss of the Columbo crime family in New York City during the 1960s and 1970s. He was known for his outspoken views on the Mafia and his attempts to legitimize the organization. Columbo was shot and killed in 1971 while attending a rally in New York City. The Mafia has left a dark legacy on the world, and these infamous bosses played a significant role in shaping its history. While their violent demises may have brought an end to their reigns, their influence on organized crime remain prevalent to this day. We hope you enjoyed this look into the lives and deaths of these notorious crime lords. Let us know in the comments which Mafia boss you find the most interesting, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.